I'm Tom, I'm invested in the Cosmere, and I've got a quick tip for making maps for the Cosmere RPG. When you're building a map on Scadrial, consider that every piece of metal is fodder for allomancers. And I encourage this. I always love it when players make use of the map and the terrain around them, and giving them visual clues that there's metal that they can either push or pull from will make for a more interesting session. Don't forget though, that goes for your adversaries as well, so make sure to use the terrain to your advantage whenever possible. Consider too that depending on what era you're playing in, designing a realistic map will have to take metal into consideration. In Era 1, allomancy was well known by the nobility, and so they would certainly not have that much metal around their properties. It's not to say that none exist, but it would certainly be limited, and they would intentionally lay out parts of their keeps in ways where metal couldn't be used against them in an attack. It's not to say that there wouldn't be any metal, but the use of it would be very intentional. It's likely less so that you would see that in a common person's home. I think they're going to use whatever's cheap and widely available. And we can largely see this through the books, as Vin is very easily able to travel across the city at speed. In Era 2, though, I think you're going to see a different relationship with metal. With a lot more of the building material actually using metal, I think it's going to be prevalent, even though that allomancy is, in my opinion, much more well known to the everyday person. It's just more likely that you'll end up seeing it because of how it's used as a building material. If you want more Cosmere RPG tips and resources, check me out at investedinthecosmere.com. There you can download maps, adventures, and rule extensions all for free. Be sure to subscribe, because